it's in the sauce. Welcome back to the sauce.
If you like what you've seen here, check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/AshToneAudio. You can hang out and chat with us behind the scenes.
And don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications. Let's get it.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to The Sauce here on AshToneAudio's YouTube channel. We're here to do another producer reaction. Today, we're checking out a brand new song called The Walls by a brand new band to me called Pridelands. This was dropped by AshTone Records like an hour or two ago, and I'm really curious to see what this band has to offer. I've known nothing about it. AshTone is known for metalcore, but also expanding on the wider genres already with, like, you know, some hard rock and then a little bit of pop rock, and I think he's probably going to be expanding a little more based on the how diverse the bands are getting, you know. So I'm really excited to see what kind of music this band has to offer. The thumbnail here doesn't really offer a ton at the moment. Well, I don't think it's a thumbnail, but the first frame doesn't seem to tell me much. So we're just going to jump right into it. This is The Walls by Pridelands. Let's get it. You know that's bad for you, right? Oh, was the smoke on the screen, or? Okay. I like the drums. Okay, we got a little harmonic minor feel going a little bit. Groovy. These drums so far are the star. I'm gonna assume this is the chorus. Ooh, that's cool. I like the drum groove. So far, the drums are the hero right now. Looks like we got two vocalists. Okay. Gives me a little bit of like modern Polaris vibes. Thought that was gonna hit. Okay, so definitely the chorus. Bridge, post-chorus. Still those drums, man. They're the hero. Okay, we're doing that. That's cool. I was expecting way more with that scream setup. Like heavier or harder. Well, that's the end? What? Okay. Not what I was expecting. Not sure how I feel about that ending. Okay, let's break this down into production and composition. Composition's like the songwriting, production's like the recording and the studio side. So production first. Mix is great. I mean, that is a very classy, raw, natural, but polished sounding mix. It wasn't too over the top with like the overcooking with, sample replacement and digital sounding things, but it wasn't too raw that it sounded like something made in the 70s in a garage. Like it had that nice balance of modern and clean and clear. So like for all I know, those drums were real drums, especially with how much they were like featured in the song. They were a very major component of the song. Much more than I think than guitar, bass, or vocals. So I'm going to hope that those drums were like real track drums, maybe with some sample replacement, but normally you can tell by the cymbals. The cymbals, if the drum is a programmed drum set, the cymbals are going to sound extremely repetitive if you listen very carefully. Like if you hear the one cymbal going all the way through, if that sounds too similar in every hit, then you get your programmed drums. But if you can identify a lot more subtle nuances on the cymbals, then you got some real drums. Guitars were great. The guitar tone was pretty straightforward. Bass tone, I didn't hear it stick out, so it means it was doing its job. And vocals, I wish they were a little louder. I feel like the vocals, and there are two vocalists, I believe. I think they were really good vocals, but they weren't sticking out of the actual mix to me. It could just be my listening situation here, but based on how I know my system, I think I want to hear the vocals a little bit more on top, especially because it's not a very riffy song. It's not a very guitar-focused song. There's some cool guitar work, but no like holy crap riffage going on. So if it's not that, then it's the drums. But the drums is not a lead instrument. So vocals, turn them up. You guys are clearly like working your asses off on those vocals. Turn them up like another dB or two, and then you're dope. You're set. Let's go to the songwriting side. I got a little vibe of like Mesmer by Northlane and a little bit of like Modern Polaris mix. I wouldn't say I heard anything new. I don't know how old this band is. If they're newer, then like they need to definitely get their footwork figured out. I mean, not their footwork, but they gotta get their feet grounded in their sound and then develop from there. Someone told me one time, be competitive at first, and then once you're in the game, then get artsy and do what you want to do and stick out of the crowd even more. So I don't know. I just feel like the song was okay. The chorus was good. It was clearly the chorus, but nothing really stuck out to me, unfortunately, in the vocals. It was the drums that stuck out, but no specific, drum fills or patterns or anything. I think this was a really good song, but I don't think this was a great song as far as sticking out of the crowd. I think this is a solid album track. However, I don't judge bands on one song. You can't. It's impossible. How are you going to get all of your style and influence out on one song? And if you did, then like that's just going to be a bunch of, brain vomit. So I want to see what the next songs are sounding like coming up so I can get a bigger glance at the scope of what kind of music they're covering. Other than that, I mean, I dug it. Replay value, absolutely. I'm going to listen to this in the car and see if I can pull out more what I was, liking, and see if I can latch on to that more for some replay value on the playlist. That being said, let me know what you thought about the song in the comments below. If you want me to check out any songs for a producer reaction, breaking down a little bit of composition and production and thoughts on that, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit like if you made it this far. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.
spitting the sauce.